everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we made our way further down the valley, found more enemies, more traps, and found a whole lot of loot, some of which was good, some of which not as good. Anyway, it's time now to go in here and see what this place is. You enter the final tower of the Venati only to find a pit. 2 ranks of spirits guard it, as well as several zombie dragons. Looks like the fighting is going to get even tougher. Oh dear me. And we just start off right here. Yeah, going to be tougher than my ass. Jesus. And they're all frozen. Alright. Let's do this again. Right, lightning spray. Spray again. Okay, we managed to kill all of those guards. Or at least most of them. Now we can go after that again. Alright, in we go. It's a lot of coins. Alright, that's what the dragon zombies were like. They were incredibly powerful and deadly. And we have to deal with 2 of them. Reloading. Alright, we have to deal with 2 of them. That's absolutely wonderful. Alright, enter combat. You wait. You're just going to pelt it with arrows. And you are going to keep Fox alive. Okay, now that we don't have those other foes to deal with, this is going to be a lot easier. Almost got him. Okay. Got that one. Good. I kind of want to lure that one to us. There we go. Okay, you wait. You pelt it again. It's possible these are the only zombie dragons we have to deal with. wait. Strange that that wore off like that. He still hasted a bit, just not quite as much. Almost got it. Excellent. The other zombie dragon is dead. But we still have plenty of other undead to deal with. Okay. Not what I intended. I did not mean for you to go there. Are they? They are coming. Well, we can pick them off. Just like that. And there's a lot of coins here that got dropped off, and we can take them. That's a lot of undead coming. Come on. Really? Double miss? Really wish that wouldn't happen. These can die very easily. These are barely a threat. There we go. Got through all that. Beautiful. Now, see what's... You come face to face with Rentar Irno again. This time she's really here and she doesn't look happy. Did not expect to find her there. You are going to give a haste to Fox. And what the hell, a haste as well. Admit, didn't expect to find her here. Mighty Rentar Irno. Huh. Good chance of missing. Impressive. She has very little chance of hitting. Interesting. That's not good. It's been a while since we saved. When is this going to go away? Thank you. Hold on a moment. Sheik needs that very badly. Sure, why not? Well, at least you are pretty much guaranteed to hit Rentar Irno. That's bad. Good thing you just came out. Rentar Irno collapses, grievously wounded. You look upon her with pity, then turn away from her body. You step forwards and hack off one of her limbs. Maybe the Empire can do something with it. Amazingly, though, you have just killed the Avernum's most powerful enemy. There we go. So we killed Rentar Irno. She didn't really have anything that valuable on her. Interesting. Ooh, there's something in there. Fascinating. Definitely. The door is locked by a huge padlock. A spell of our own. Sure, give us a second. Pick the lock. We're in. Pull the lever. Pull the lever. And this lets us look at this. You are standing in front of the Venati's controls, the one thing which can be used to stop their invasion. Do you smash them? Smash the controls, of course. You smash the controls to the power and the hum stops immediately. However, it does not do as expected. The entire floor begins to shake and you look around nervously. The shaking intensifies and you fall to the ground. When you wake, you find yourself standing in front of the control panel, still deciding what to do with it. What happened? You have just forgotten what happened. Well, your characters have, and you should just pretend to. Okay. No, I don't want to jump off a ledge. We just forgotten what happened? Seriously? "50 wraiths!" Holy shit! Wow! Wow! Pardon me while I reload. And we just went through all that. Damn it. So now we gotta kill this thing again. Well, both of these things, that is. Right. One healing, and wait. Pelted. We know how to deal with them. We easily can. Definite healing. And hey, on the plus side, now we know what we're dealing with and where. And there we go. Excellent. Right, let's kill this other dragon zombie. Right, healing again. Yeah, for once, I'm not actually using spells or the like. despite him being a mage. It's just the spells aren't as useful right now. Alright, now we can just pelt these guys. Did not want to do that, actually. That's definitely not good. Just smack these guys down. Okay, pick up all these coins. Why not? Okay, gotta get rid of all these. And the last ones. And there we go. Okay, this. Eep. Okay. Now we just have to... No. Now we just have to, once again, deal with Rent Our Ear now. Which I think we can do. Okay, even though we're redoing all of this again, it doesn't really matter because we're getting... Enter combat. Wait. It is kind of disappointing just how easily this fight is kind of going. Yeah, you have no chance to hit. Very annoying. You have even less chance to hit, which is even more annoying. Resisted the slow, unsurprisingly. Oh, there goes the mage, but honestly, it's not that big a deal. And by the mage, I mean Draco, who pretty much is immediately freed. And there goes Rent Our Ear now. And there we go. And once again, Rentar didn't actually drop anything of value. Once again, we unlock our way in. Pull the lever. Is there actually anything out here? No. Actually, there is. There's something over here. Except we can't get in there, so I guess maybe there's not anything in there? Huh. Smash the controls. Okay. No idea what the shaking really did, but we got through. Alright. Well, we've managed to get through all that, so now, once again... don't think there's going to be much more that we can explore around here. I mean, that's a bit of a ruin. Is there anything hidden over there? We must find out. The answer appears to be no. There's something up here. I guess we come across here, and we must be getting close to the village, meaning the end of all this. Alright, so we go around here. And that must be the village. You sigh. You have finally reached the magical town which you were tasked to find. Along the way, you've been through a lot and had a really bad time. But now you're finally here, your mission completed. You can't help but wonder, are the inhabitants of the small cave still alive? One can only hope. Magical Grove. There's quite a few defenders here who managed to keep this place from being completely destroyed. Guard have anything to say? No. Sorcerers and guards are all that are here. When you step nearer to the portal, a guard walks up to you and points at the podium. Your reward's there, he says. What's this? Magical Grove Upper Store. We offer these fine services. Fletcher, potions and identifications, and trainer with special powers. A lovely woman with delicate features sits behind the counter. She is gluing bright blue feathers on the shafts of iron-tipped arrows. I am known as Ripple the Fletcher. Welcome to my shop. What is your job? I perform the same job I have performed in many strange lands. I create missile weapons of the finest quality. You may purchase them if you like. You've been to strange lands? Like where? Before I came to the Magical Grove, I practiced my trade in many cities, both on the surface and in Avernum. What cities have you been to? I can hardly remember all the cities I've worked in. All I know is that there will surely be no more for me. Hey, finally a place we can actually sell things. This door is locked by a magic power far beyond you. You don't have a chance of opening it. The door is locked even to god parties. Okay. You meet a massive, alarmingly muscled man wearing polished armor. He appraises you carefully as you approach. I am Vastrel, the only trainer in Magical Grove. What is this place for? I am the trainer for the Grove. I teach people skills so they can survive in the surrounding lands. Tell me more about Magical Grove. That's where you are now. It's a small town which the Empire and Avernum working together simulacrumed and placed all over the land. What a frightening thought. You might run into Vastro in another strange land. What is outside? I do not know what you will find in the lands surrounding Magical Grove. You may rest assured, however, that they are filled with adventure, treasure, and direst peril. One thing is sure. You will need my training to help you survive. Which, okay, that's basically training in all sorts of standard things. Which is pretty nice. Okay, some decent stuff, nothing I really need to buy. You will need it. If you have the money and the will, I can tell you what you need to survive. You need gold and skill points to improve your skill, yada yada yada. Alright. A heavy-set man sits behind the counter wearing the traditional blue robes of an apprentice mage. The robes show a bit of wear and tear as if he's been traveling for some time. He nods in greeting. I am called Walner. Are you a wizard? Not quite. I have not achieved that lofty title. I'm quite proud to say, a sage with no small experience. Whether in the fields of alchemy or identification, I can be of great assistance to you. You say you have had a lot of experience. Adventures, wars, hordes of rampaging demons, I've seen it all. Can you identify my items? 10 gold each. Potions. Nothing we need to buy, and he doesn't have much. You look like you've traveled a long way to be here. Yes, I've started to look rather run down. Don't think because of that I have nothing to offer. I do have skills, I assure you. Indeed, though not really too much. What's this? You interrupt a priestess. She concludes her chanting, turns, and bows to you. The ankh around her neck indicates some proficiency in the healing arts. I am Marianne. Welcome to the Shrine of Divine Health. Tell me about this place. The Shrine of Divine Health is dedicated to all of the healing arts. It certainly comes in handy here in Magical Grove. I can fully restore anyone traveling with you for 30 coins. I can heal your wounds, remove the curse from anything nasty you are wearing, and even bring an unfortunate soul back from beyond the wall of death. I can also teach spells to those who wish to learn the more advanced form of healing. However, the prices are not cheap. What can you tell me about Warrior's Grove? I don't know what's going on outside these walls. However, considering the number of mutilated people that have been coming back lately, it must be unpleasant. I wish to learn spells. Nothing we need to improve. I do not require any healing. You're a priestess in the shrine? Yes. We priests and priestesses of healing dedicated ourselves to the restoration of those who fall ill, break bones, are gnawed on by monsters, that sort of thing. Okay then, simple enough. This. Magical Grove's lower shopping center, the only place to go. Excellent inn, the best smith on the continent. Okay. Well, this must be the inn. The place to sleep, if need be. Ooh, energy potion. You walk up to the counter and look across at the innkeeper. She doesn't seem surprised to see adventurers in her bar. I'm Ella, owner of the Warrior's Arms. How may I help you? What services do you offer? We have all the things that adventurers need. We can give you a room to rest in for the night, for only 5 coins. We have cheap rations available, and of course a tankard of beer is only a coin. Any special adventurers usually need? Yes, which reminds me, please bandage any wounds before going to your room. It costs a fortune to pay maids to clean the blood off the sheets. Do a lot of adventurers pass through town? Lots of them. Some of them even survive. And an armor. You meet this shop's proprietor, a scarred, withered old man. His leathery skin shows the signs of many years under the sun, and his arms bear a number of long, thin scars. I'm Gonski. He's surrounded by a variety of newly made weapons and pieces of armor. What do you sell here? He pats a nearby greatsword. We got armor, we got weapons, we got shields. You can sell me your old stuff, too. That's a nice greatsword. Not for sale. We only got one, and it's mine. We got all sorts of weapons here. You'll need to be well equipped when you leave town. What's his outside town? There's plenty of monsters out there. Probably too much for the likes of you. But if you want to have a chance, you want some of my weapons. Weapon-wise, crude and iron. Armor-wise, poor and iron. And buy used equipment. You can sell items on the store screen. Okay. The information on here is like it's all the beginning area. The Bladesmaster's sword begins to glow and then starts to melt. Soon it is nothing more than a lump of iron which you sadly toss aside. You would have very much liked to keep it. Ah, that massive weapon we had. Good thing. And we have an unidentified greatsword, some healing herbs, heroic brew, Drakeskin gloves, Estel's ring, nothing really of note. I guess we can get this identified. A mithril blade, and it's a greatsword. We don't actually need that. So sell it, please. Alright, I guess now we just leave. Do you wish to leave the valley now? Yeah. Where are we now? Empire Dervish? Welcome back. Come, we must talk. That you did. It was quite impressive. You are the first to have completed this challenge. Now, if we ever encounter the Venatai again, and are forced to fight them, we have a group of adventurers trained to combat them. Thanks. Though that was very hard. At one point, I thought I wouldn't make it. But you did. Even though it was nothing more than a magical extrapolation of what combating the Venatai would be. But it was real to us. Yes, it was. But even if you had died in the valley, nothing would have happened to you. Can we go now? Of course. As soon as you promise to keep this base a secret to anyone apart from the Empress herself. Agreed. Adventurous pact. Then you may go. Goodbye. Huh. A level 9 Empire Pass or a Cyan Scale Avernum Pass is required to enter this base. Please leave immediately or be escorted by armed guards. Thank you for your time. You've completed your mission. It was weird enough, and you don't want anything more to do with this place. You decide to go. You doubt that you're near any large town, but you're sure you'll find one soon enough. Huh. You can't help but think back on what has happened to you. When you first read the sign which brought you on this long and weary road, you thought that you would be helping a small undead problem. Then you stepped through the portal, and instead of finding yourself in this remote valley you had been told all about, you met a mage from the Triad. He took you to the chairs and told you that you were being trained for combating strange monsters. You didn't have much choice, so you sat on the chairs. Then you appeared in the valley, and all your worries were swept aside in the thrill of danger. Why was this all a secret? Are the Venatai really this dangerous? Well, it isn't your concern. Then you think. He did say that you would keep the items you acquired in the simulation, didn't he? You leave the base. It will take you some time to return home, but you have a lot to think about. The end. I just want to thank all of those who helped make this scenario what it is. To my testers for having the patience or lack of that helped me make this scenario. To the helpers online on the spiderweb boards who helped me when I had problems. To my fans online, who at least were amusing to watch as they tried to defend this scenario. Thanks, all of you. Nearly there. And finally, to prove that you've played the scenario and won it, your password. Email me on the given address so that I know who has won the game first. Their names will be placed in a Hall of Fame file. Okay, I may as well just cut that out so it doesn't show up. Wow, an AOL.com address. This is old. The end, at last. And thus ends Undead Valley, which was a fairly good scenario in my opinion. It was a lot of fighting, a mix of very powerful and very easy creatures, admittedly, so sometimes it wasn't a challenge, sometimes it was. And I guess the whole thing was just kind of a scenario. I did find it weird that we were just suddenly attacking Rentar Irno, of all people. It does explain a few things, including some of the glitches. Yeah, some of the things in there, like that random spot that happened to have parts of the cave in it. That was just... was basically a glitch, I guess. That was very interesting. I kind of liked it. Well, that scenario is done, and the next scenario is the last scenario I have. And from what I read of the README, this one is going to be a doozy, and very, very hard. Anyway, that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chester44, there's Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.